Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about EOS. So, Danera claims he can take down Bitcoin and Ethereum with just 3 pool operator. Also, I will touch on IEO. So, initial exchange offering. I talked about IEO 2 weeks ago. In this video, you can go back to see the detail, but I will touch on it a little bit today. Also, ontology airdrop. I'm just checking if you guys win any airdrop. So I think the airdrop, I think still on some of them. So let me know. Please comment below if you win the airdrop for ontology. That is for top airdrop. So comment below. And also I will touch on the IEO, those exchange and all that. As well as there's some tweet by Danera. We'll talk about that as well. This is pretty interesting. So before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop giveaway, half fork or token swap. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. So let's get into it. So basically, Danera saying that he can take down Bitcoin, Ethereum with just 3 pool operator, and it all started out basically in a tweet. So Danera tweeting, how many innocent people would you have to hold ransom to get Bitcoin or Ethereum miners to reverse a transactions? Would miners and mining pool operator be subject to a class action lawsuit if people die because they mine? And in response to this Twitter, so one Twitter user comment for Ethereum, we have one data point in the past 0. And for this Danera, basically saying that how many Ethereum holders would suffer financial death if they didn't reverse down? It seems the answer is much higher than 0. So, and then in response to the Twitter, and but here this guy say more than 21 because 21 is the block producer, that is the miner in the EOS ecosystem. So that's only 21. So what is your chain? So he's saying that what is your chain? I will take down Bitcoin and Ethereum for quite a while with just 3 pool operator. So that is pretty interesting. And then Tongfei is talk about saying that counting out his 4 centralized scam: ProShares, BitShares, Steam, and EOS. And basically, you can hold 51% of the world hostage, and I would expect a 0% chance of Bitcoin transactions being reversed because miners don't or should not care. But if you consider any of the 4 centralized scams built by Danera, aka Bytemaster 7, you just gotta coerce 1 to 21 people. Basically, they have 21 miners or 21 block producer. Basically, if you have one, you just coerce 1 block producer or miners, you can reverse the transaction. I think in the constitution, I think they have some percentage. I'm not so sure. If you know, please comment below. It's a little bit controversial right now. I mean, all these things. According to the data provided by Crypto51, in theory, the cost of the 51% attack on Bitcoin networks is over 300,000 per hour, while for Ethereum is over 83,000. I think it's not just one block producer. I think you need to go through the arbitration and all that, and then you have to go through the arbitration, and then you reverse the transaction. But still, 21 block producer is very tiny. It's not that many people. It's not that many miners. And as for let's see. So this is pretty interesting. This controversial. Please comment below what do you think about Danera claim he can take down Bitcoin and Ethereum with just 3 pool operator. And also, there's some criticism about the governance structure, and because they have just 21 block producer, and also the moderator of the network could even reverse the transactions that were previously already recorded on the blockchain. So, do you think it's a good idea you can reverse transactions, or just you cannot reverse it? What do you think? Do you think it's a good idea for the ecosystem, or it's not a good idea? And Also, the constitution, because last year, remember in June, they have a constitution, right? And now Denera just proposed, they actually a while back, he proposed scrapping the constitution and starting again with a new set of rules. There's a lot of changes and all that. But anyway, let me know what you think about all this drama. I would like to hear from you. So this is another interesting tweet from Denera. And so they talk about the Apple Wallet, and so they basically talk about the Apple Wallet, and then the code for the Apple Wallet will be open source, and also they talk about the so the wallet will be the coding will be released before June, and also they're going to re-imaging Steam. So Steam is he's basically it's obvious that not a secret that we are re-imaging the Steam. Steemit is running out of time. Right now Steam is basically controlled by bots, right? And if you post something, that's basically the bots are running the show. And I'm not sure how many actual users are there, but I don't know. But so another thing he talked about is pretty interesting is that Block One is looking to contract their services to the government to set up public/private hybrid chain based on the EOS IO. And so he's basically say Trump advisor know about Block One, and everyone in the DC wants to talk with us. So Vitalik and I could do great things if he was just step away from Ethereum. And I think another user response is Vitalik seems pretty open to change through honesty. And he, I think Denera response is, I hate to be in his shoes. I still maintain that Ethereum could be implemented as an EOS smart contract and process more transaction per second. So there's a lot of tweet about this. This is pretty interesting if they go to be in the government set up a public and private hybrid blockchain in the EOS ecosystem. And the next stop, we're going to touch on some IEO. So initial exchange offering is basically those project Binance have a launch pad. They launch a whole bunch of projects on the exchange. Then they can so they can basically instead of ICO this year they're talking about IEO. So the project will be based on the launch pad launch on the exchange. And so people can, for example, we talk about Binance based on how many BNB token you can get a lottery to get into those projects. I think I talked about in my previous video as well, and I think it's in here, like Binance Launchpad. So basically, depending on how many Binance token you have, you can get one lottery, and then if you win the lottery, then you have to buy those you can buy those project on the exchange. So instead of first come first serve basis, it's based on how many Binance token. So this is one of the model pretty ingenious for Binance, because people have more incentive to hold the token instead of just no utility usage and all that. And Binance token obviously have good utility usage, because you can decrease your transactions fee by holding Binance token, as well as if you have more Binance token, you can get into those projects that launch on the exchange. And then you can, instead of ICO, now it's IEO for this year. So there's a lot of exchange. They're trying to probably follow the footstep of Binance. They want to do their IEO. So you have Bibox exchange, you can see you can see all this Bibox KuCoin, KCS has been pumping, while Huboi exchange also has a big pump as well. And see, everything has a big pump. Right now it's above the moving average. And this is also a big pump. Of course, Binance is a big pump as well. So I'm not saying you get into those exchange right now. I talked about IEO probably 2 weeks ago. Probably is a good idea to get on it like 2 weeks ago, because I talked about it. And I don't want to telling you guys what to do. If I talk about it, that means something is coming up important. And right now, all this exchange has been pumped. So IEO, you have Bibox, you have KCS, Qcoin, and Wahoo. So I'm not saying you go and buy it now. I think it's a little bit over. I think it's already pumped. So just be careful out there, okay? And I think the greed index today is we are in a greed index, right? I didn't put it. I think I didn't pull it out. I think today the greed index is a 53 or something. It's greedy, so I think it's not a good time to buy anything anyway. You want to buy something when nobody wants to buy, not right now when tons of people already bought it. So when and also you have a lift ICO today, right? Lyft. So Uber is going to have an ICO later on, probably this year. There's so many ICO coming up. Even Pinterest have an ICO, not ICO, IPO. Talking about stock market, IPO coming up. So when people talking about all this Lyft or Uber IPO, it's not a good time to buy. Those are for the herds, for the sheep. Okay, is a good time to sell, not to buy. And people who got into those IPO is the institutional investor or the founder or the people who work there, and then they probably want to cash out. So I don't think it's a good time to buy. Just like ICO, it's a good time to sell when they have get to the exchange. Just like in 2017, a whole bunch of crazy ICO. At the time, is a good time to sell, not to buy. When they first listed on the exchange, right? So when a lot of people talk about it, just forget about it. I think you still have plenty of time to look into the market. So let me know what you think about Dan saying that he can take down Bitcoin, Ethereum with just 3 pool operator. I think it's pretty controversial in the cryptocurrency community when he makes such a bold statement. And what do you think? Please comment below. I would love to hear from you. And if you find this video helpful, smash the like. Also share with your friends. Also subscribe. And also you can follow me on Twitter. If you have already subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop giveaway or token swap. Also, remember, crypto deep divers, we the people who take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in cryptocurrency or ICO has inherent risk. Please use your due diligence.